Good morning and hello November. Hey, I gotta do some gardening today. Yeah, planting in November. That's what I'm gonna do. And also talk about the movies I produced and I'm in, and the reality show on Discovery Channel. We're gonna talk about that. I'll be right back. Welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. Yeah, first day of November. We've got rains moving in. So we had some frost and it killed off the sensitive plants. So luckily I harvested those, like the cucumbers and zucchinis, and I just pulled the vines and fed them to the ducks and the geese. They enjoyed it. Yeah, anyway, I have to go in the greenhouse and relocate some of the seedlings that I started under the grow lights in the greenhouse. It's time to put them outside. We're going to have a week of rain, which is perfect. So, yeah. I've got to go in the greenhouse and get those. But I wanted to tell you guys that two movies that I produced this past year, they're actually coming out. One airs, we get to see that it's cast and crew screening on the 18th of this month. And then the next day on the 19th, Discovery Channel finally announced their new season for Homestead Rescue. Yes, I believe the Hansen family filmed earlier this year, and we're slated to be in a special or an extra. I don't know where in the lineup they're going to have it, or even if it made the cut. I don't know. I'm just keeping watch on it, because sometimes some of the film doesn't make it. But we'll see if ours made it. And so the 19th, Sunday, November. Check your local listings for times. It's currently slated for 7 p.m. So Homestead Rescue fans, check it out. Yeah, excuse the mess. I've got a project I'm working on in the greenhouse because it's warmer. So I'm going to move some like the cabbage and kale and bok choy out in the garden. So let's move these out in the garden. Yeah, we'll just set it down over here for now. And I've got to rake some gardens out and get it ready for placing all my vegetables. Let's go. Yeah, let's just turn this over a little bit, rake it. And because my lettuce is going to go in this garden bed right here. We still got some good soil. I got some lettuce in here, but I've determined this will be my lettuce bed since lettuce is here. And I had to pull up my cucumbers because the frost got them. Yeah, this will be for my cabbage. Rake this out because I have, again, we had the, cucumbers. I don't know why I'm thinking straight this morning. I'm really excited. I got some good news this morning. And two pieces of good news this morning. And yesterday, No, actually, I checked my email. Yeah, all three I found out today. For those of you who know, we are in a episode of Discovery Channel's Homestead Rescue with Marty Rainey and the Rainey family. And we are slated. Discovery Channel has finally announced their season premiere for the new season, and it will be on the 19th of this month. And the Hansen family were invited to film a special episode for your viewing pleasure. And I've got to harvest these. Yeah, I'll harvest those. Make more room. Anyway, yeah, it's going to be exciting to see see how they edited the show. We're giving you guys a treat. I throw this over into the compost pile. There. And of course it catches the attention of the chickens and the geese. They get some greenage. So, that's not what I hoped it would be. That didn't turn out too good. Huh. Well, I'll feed these to the I'll let those grow. This is too premature. I'll feed the greens to the chickens. I'm letting them free range because they need some protein. They're getting all the bugs. There you guys go. Okay, let's go in the greenhouse and get some plants. Yeah, another show. Well, as of the 19th, it's Sunday, November 19th, at 7 p.m. is when Discovery Channel's new season starts. And tentatively, I think that is the night that the special airs. And that's what we're in. I'll keep checking and I'll let you guys know. But the night before, on the 18th, so I got something going on the 18th, the 19th, and the 29th. So the 18th is the premiere of a movie that I appeared in, and it's called Facade. And we're going to go to a private screening and viewing on the 18th. Yeah. So on the 29th, another movie, a feature-length movie that I produced, means I helped finance the bulk of it. It premieres, it's the eve of May, and it premieres on the 29th at a theater, the Varsity Theater in Ashland. Excuse the mess, I'm working on a craft project. It's warmer in here to work on it. Let's plant the lettuce first. Now this is the head lettuce. We've got leaf lettuce and mustard greens growing over there. And I'm just gonna set this down right here for a minute and go get the cabbage. Let's do, those are collards, and this is all cabbage, and this needs space to grow, so I'll make sure the cabbage is spaced out. Set that there, and then I've got some bok choy. Yeah, there's kohlrabi and kale in here also. Pak choy, kohlrabi and kale. This is cabbage in here too. I have two different variety of cabbage I'll be growing. That bed's gonna be full of cabbage. Let's see if we can grow it over here. No, let's go back up here. Need to rake this bed anyway. Yeah, let's set it right there. I've got, yeah, we got that whole end of the bed I could just rake and plant kohlrabi, pak choy, and kale in here next to my carrots. So I'm really excited about the new audio because what I did is I put audio on my camera. I got new microphones, external microphone, shotgun microphone for the camera, and a transmitter that goes to a receiver that records onto my Tascam DR05, and also I'm trialing my Zoom that I've had for a year. Didn't think I liked it, but I figured out a way to make it work. And you know what? I spent the last couple of days just sitting down and reprogramming my cameras and making sure everything was in sync. And then hopefully the image quality will be better, because that's what I was after. I'm filming that TV series over at my neighbor's house. We'll eat that too. So that episode I film over there, Southern Oregon Safari, where buffalo roam. Please go over there and check them out. We're going to wrap up season 2 and begin season 3, but later this month that producer comes in and starts filming that reality show with the family. That's going to be exciting. Why is my soil so tough down there? Wow. Huh. I don't think no wonder why my carrots aren't doing good in here. I'm gonna have to dig this all out and do something with that soil. That is tough soil. It's like, it's hard. We're going to have to put these somewhere else. Pak choy and those. I'm going to plant these in here because this soil is soft. Yes, this soil is really nice. And in fact, I can plant these a little bit closer together and maybe have room for pak choy and the others around here. Yeah, let me see. And then I can reuse these pots. Yep, root bound. We've been harvesting off of this bed quite a bit and saving some trips to the grocery store because like my wife and I eat a lot of salad, and that's able to help me with my weight, because I can gain weight back real easy if I go back to the eating like I did before, which is junk, pasta, and just garbage. I broke down. I had some ice cream yesterday. I hadn't had ice cream in, oh gosh, years. I just thought, yeah, why don't I just have ice cream? Let's put this one right here. Just fill in this bed. Make it nice. One pot didn't germinate. That's disappointing. Yeah, first time ever in my life planting a garden in November. I think that comes with being retired and having time on my hands to give more study to horticulture. I've been waiting to be able to prune my grapevine so I could have a better grape harvest. I've been studying grape pruning this year. And we'll just plant some more, yeah, we'll say this, we'll just plant some more lettuce. Yeah, we'll get these started in the greenhouse probably tomorrow. Because I'm going to have a big empty space over there under the grow lights with no plants. So I do have room for the different varieties in here. Let's do kohlrabi right in here, because I know it needs room to grow. We'll put it on the end. There's nothing else growing here. And we'll put my kohlrabi marker in there. And I think I just have 4 kohlrabi, so we'll evenly space this out. Be interesting to see how this ultimately turns out going through the winter. I may, I'm going to have to mulch this. My local store sells rice straw, so it doesn't have weeds in them. So I might mulch this with rice straw to help protect the soil, keep it warm. And this is the pak choi. This, planting a garden is almost like an artist painting a picture. You've got a palette and it's a canvas and it's blank, and you get to choose within reason how you're going to create your garden. Now I'm spacing the pak choi out to, yeah, this is pak choi. Never had it, ever. But when I lived in Korea, there's a lot of foods I never had until I lived there and actually like them. So, this is pak choi. All right. And there's 2 variety of, this is, oh, yes, this is kale. So I can just do a kale here and a kale here. This is one variety. Yep. So we'll put that tag right there. And unfortunately, only one dwarf Russian kale. No, it's just Russian kale. Those are the dwarf. Only one Russian kale did a germinate. So I'm going to do some more seeds. Shouldn't let this grow to see if I like it anyway. All right, back in the greenhouse. What's nice about my audio equipment is I got some redundant recording going on, because the camera is picking up all the recording from the microphone on the camera itself, and then I feed it through to through the headphones, and I feed it through to a transmitter, which transmits to this receiver I'm sitting over here that records to my Tascam, and also my lavalier mic picks up my voice and transmits it over there. So that little receiver picks up all the transmitters from all my devices. I'm ordering another set of transmitters and receiver. So I'll have six transmitters and 3 receivers. I'll need them because each camera is getting its own transmitter, and then I want enough transmitters to be able to hook up to at least 2 to 4 people. So I'll have to buy 2 more sets, because the two main cameras are getting transmitters, and then I have a shotgun microphone that gets a transmitter, and then it leaves me with 3 transmitters left for 3 people. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll just order 2 more. Now I'm going to give this, I don't know how big this cabbage gets, but I'm going to give it space to grow, and I'm just planting it on each side instead of down the middle. I don't care if it grows out over into the pathway, but I want to make sure it has 2 feet between them. You see this little thing right here? That's a solar powered gopher chaser. And I haven't seen gophers in here, but I have I think a vole. Or had a vole. I know the cats have been coming out here and really having fun catching those critters for me. Two, three, 4. 5. Yeah, we get rain for the next several days, so I don't have to water these in. Behind me, that's got all kinds of vegetation in it. I harvest that, and I think tonight for dinner I'll have some venison and turnip and roasted radish, and then saute up some Swiss chard. My mouth is watering already. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're gonna stick you right there. Yeah, I'm planting these just in time, I think. Oh, this one, I don't think it's going to survive. It might rebound. I don't know. Give it a... Ooh, there's worms in here. Yippee-ki-yay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll come out here tomorrow and do my thing. I gotta water the plants that are in here. So I got a tomato growing in down here, and I used some seeds from a seed bank. It doesn't look like they're even growing. Well, some of them are. Can't tell if those are weeds or seeds. Oh wait, no, yeah, carrots. The carrots are growing. Yay. And this is, we've been harvesting. We've harvested off of all these buckets now. They've grown back, so we'll harvest some more. And we got some radish to add to our salad. No more cukes. Harvested the last of those just before the big frost. And tore up the plants the day after the frost because the plants all went to compost. You know what frost does to some of these sensitive plants. Swiss chard's growing, sprouted. Some spinach is sprouted, not as much as I wanted. I'm gonna have to get some fresh spinach seed because we like a lot of spinach in our salads. And I planted some potatoes in this big red bucket over here, and we'll see how well they do inside. I got the carrots in the bucket too. Let's see. And then I got my house plants. That flower finally died. Just couldn't handle November. But these are the plants that hang on my deck during the spring and summer months. And I'm gonna grow a lot more flowers because I'm going to line my yard with flowers. Well, that's it on the episode. Neat things happening. Planted the garden in November, and you get a look to see what my garden looks like in November. And yeah, I had those 3 announcements, 3 of the big shows that we did, that reality show for Discovery Channel. It'll air all over the world eventually. That's coming out the 19th. Look for that. 18th, I'm going to a premiere of another movie I was executive producer of, and I did a little bit of filming in it. Yeah, get this wrapped up before the rains come. The clouds are moving in, and I looked at the weather map, and there's a huge system, circular system off the coast, and when it hits us, it's just going to keep rotating around us and dump a lot of rain, maybe snow, but my upgrades to the awnings should help with the snow loads. Got a lot done this year. We'll save that for another episode. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. We're a frugal homestead tucked high in the Cascade Ranges of the Pacific Northwest. Please stay tuned to more videos. You could do that by subscribing, clicking that bell icon. That alerts you to new videos as I upload them. Give us a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you think about the audio and how the image looks on the camera. I did some fine-tuning of the image, and also I did some fine-tuning of the image about 2 minutes into the show. I had to make an adjustment because I knew to notice something was off. But I'm learning, and I'm learning a new publishing software. I downloaded the free DaVinci Resolve, and I've been playing with that to trying to get handy with that, because I think that's what they're using to edit our movies that we got. Yeah, the other one, Eve of May, comes out the 29th. Exciting, exciting. And then the reality show across the street, with that other show that I filmed, they start filming this month. All kinds of things. Anyway, be safe, always be kind. We'll see you guys in my next adventure. Bye-bye now.